Oh, hey everyone, it's me, Squid, and I've decided to devote myself to the hacker lifestyle. And I think I just hit it big. You see, I gained access to all of E3 about 4 days after it ended. So, let's see what E3 has in store for me this year. Huh.
E3 is an annual gaming convention that just refused to happen last year. Obviously, this was because of that. But hey, E3 actually happened this year, just digital only. There weren't any live press conferences going on, no convention center in LA, it was simply just a free online event. E3 was the same song and dance as 2019 when it comes to who participated. Except for EA, they are completely out of the picture. Microsoft has to prove to you that the Xbox Series X isn't just a large brick with a stupid name. Ubisoft has to make me not fall asleep within the first 5 minutes. Bethesda has to announce a new Quake reboot or I will riot. And Nintendo has to make up for a whole year of...
Nintendo, just stop. Stop it, Nintendo. Stop! Stop!
I made bingo cards for every conference and all the squares say disappointing, even the free space.
I'll be ranking all of the conferences on a 2-star scale. Basically, 0 stars mean that it sucked, 1 star means that it was alright, and 2 stars means that it was pretty good. So, let's get on to the conferences.
The Ubisoft Conference kicked off with the trailer for Rainbow Six Extraction. It got kinda boring and lasted a little too long, but it looks interesting at the very least. 5 minutes later, gameplay is shown and it looks alright. The new Rocksmith game, wait, it's a subscription service. Huh. The Rocksmith Plus subscription service is more than rock, which is pretty cool. If I had a guitar myself, I'd definitely check it out. Riders Republic is an extreme sports game that's already been announced, but I didn't see it, so it's cool to look at for the first time. The announcer sounds like he's been in a bunker since 2009 and hasn't seen society since.
Start, with Siege passing 200,000 concurrent players a few weeks ago. If you haven't joined in yet, 2021 is the perfect time to drop in.
You're gonna have to put it on Stadia to earn my money.
On June 30th, we are unifying our PC and cloud-based platform.
Oh my god. I kinda skipped most of the Rainbow Six stuff because I don't really care about it. I know, here comes FPS player McGee talking about how they don't care about an FPS game. Just Dance 2022 got announced.
Okay.
It's the first Just Dance game to not be released on the Wii.
No!
Assassin's Creed Valhalla is getting a new DLC. I haven't played any Assassin's Creed game past Syndicate really, but this would probably be fun. They're ditching the yearly launches typical of Assassin's Creed in favor of adding DLC to Valhalla.
Our Ubisoft Film and Television team has some exclusive content to share.
They have a film and television division? They made that show. I watched like a few episodes of that. Far Cry 6 looks fantastic, seems like an amazing sandbox game. The Far Cry 6 Season Pass contains a campaign where you play as the villains from the Far Cry universe, which, oh my god, that sounds fantastic. The sequel to Mario plus Rabbids was announced. The Rabbid Luma looks weird, and it reminds me I need to beat the first game. I've had it since launch day. However, the new game looks absolutely beautiful. Genuinely, this game looks so damn good. A new game about the movie Avatar is here. What a different world it would be if Avatar 2 were ever released. Honestly, this wasn't terrible, but there was a lot of stuff that just wasn't interesting. I did really enjoy that new Mario plus Rabbids though, and Far Cry 6 looks fantastic, and I'll totally play that again when I get the chance. But some segments dragged on way too long, and again, I just didn't care about much here. So Ubisoft gets 1 out of 2 stars. Wasn't the worst, but wasn't the best either. I went into this one with high hopes, especially with Bethesda's offerings. You wanna know what we got from Bethesda? Yup! This conference is honestly disappointing, the Bethesda side that is. The Xbox part, however, oh my god, it was fantastic. The conference starts off with Todd Howard and he's talking about the Xbox 20th anniversary as if he made the Xbox or something. Get out of here, Todd, you've only been with Microsoft for a few months. Thank you. Anyway, Starfield gets its first look at gameplay. Wait, what game? Starfield what? This looks incredible, and it's coming out next year. Like, we actually have a release date for it. It's an Xbox exclusive. It's coming to Game Pass day 1? They just come right out of the gates and say that out of the 30 titles they're going to announce, 27 of them will be on Xbox Game Pass on day one. Now that is how you sell Game Pass. It's already a spectacular service with amazing titles and relatively cheap price, but now all of these games will be out on day one. That is incredible. The trailer for Stalker 2 has subtitles put in at the last minute. This is so clearly Tahoma font with 1 pixel stroke around it. I edit videos, I know this. Anyway, the game looks great, yada yada, let's move on. Back 4 Blood, oh my god, Back 4 Blood. For those of you who don't know, Back 4 Blood is a game by the same developers that worked on Left 4 Dead. The only difference is the company behind it. Yeah, since Valve wants nothing to do with Left 4 Dead at the moment, we get Back 4 Blood, a spiritual successor to the series. This is instead being made by Turtle Rock Studios, a company that's worked with Valve in the past, and published by Warner Brothers Games. This trailer alone, man, you can just feel the same charm Left 4 Dead has. I genuinely cannot wait to get my hands on this game. I haven't been able to since the game was first announced. Contraband seems cool, it's from the same team as the Just Cause series, so that's cool. Sea of Thieves gets a cross-promotion with Pirates of the Caribbean. I've never played Sea of Thieves, but it's what Rare is currently working on, and it's also popular, apparently. Yakuza 7 comes to Game Pass, which, honestly, the fact that not only Microsoft was able to secure Yakuza, a once PlayStation-only series, to become multi-platform, and have every Yakuza game on Game Pass, that is phenomenal. Hell, MLB The Show 21 was the first MLB The Show game to come to Xbox, and that's a Sony franchise. Console wars are over, nature is healing. Battlefield 2044 shows off live gameplay of a Battle Royale, and Battle Royales aren't really my cup of tea, but hey, this seems nice. 12 minutes, my god, this is a thriller where you're stuck in a time loop where the last, well, 12 minutes keep repeating. This is a game I genuinely need to experience. I was seeing it when it first announced, and it looked phenomenal. Fucking Psychonauts 2, Jesus Christ, Microsoft is firing at all cylinders. Not only does it look great, but it's Psychonauts 2! Pete Hines comes onto stage to announce that there's more Bethesda games coming to Game Pass, and Fallout 76 has some new campaigns. Too bad it's Fallout 76! Oh wow, a game with funny characters and weird physics. Totally haven't seen that one before. I'm totally not tired of it. I'm sorry, but this game just doesn't interest me at all. I'm tired of all modern-day party games being either good like Jackbox or What the Dub or Mario Party, or games like this. I genuinely thought I'd already seen this game before. Hell, I thought I've even played it before. I'm not even kidding. It's just that generic. The game's called Party Animals 2, that just makes it worse. Somerville is a palate cleanser because this game looks stellar. I love this trailer, how you can tell how everything's wrong while calm music plays the adventure of it all. Cannot wait to try this. Oh great, more Halo news. Just give me some gameplay and shut up. Oh my. This is leagues better than the last time we saw Infinite. They announced that Halo Infinite will have multiplayer, which is a relief since Halo 5 didn't. Not only that though, but they announced that it'll be free to play. My god, Microsoft, stop being so good! To add more icing on the cake, that's about 80% icing at this point, the Infinite multiplayer looks fantastic. There's a prequel to a game about rats. More Far Cry 6 news with actual gameplay that makes my leg thump harder for Far Cry 6. This trailer is somehow so much better than the one they showed at the Ubisoft Conference. Which is weird, considering Ubisoft literally develops this game. Oh, look at that, another cute game made by a studio that seems familiar. Oh damn, that looks like the gun from Slime Rancher. Oh my god, it's a sequel to Slime Rancher! This looks beautiful, and it's a console launch exclusive. This game tricked me into thinking it was Super Hot related. It's not, but it looks fine. Among Us is coming to Xbox.
But when will it leave me alone? I don't even like playing it!
Age of Empires 4, the last time I heard about this game was when I heard it's been in development for an absurdly long time, and I don't really care about this franchise, but hey, it's cool to see it. The Outer Worlds 2 gets announced with a parody of video game trailers these days, and not only is this a really funny trailer, but it's a perfect way to announce The Outer Worlds 2, considering the game makes fun of capitalism the whole time. Wow, I would love Microsoft Flight Simulator on Xbox. Forza doesn't interest me, but it probably does interest someone I'll get married to someday. I don't know, probably. They added bowling, that's pretty funny. Phil Spencer pulls the old, "we aren't done yet, there's one more thing" trick, and it's a new game from Arcane Studios. It looks cool, I need to play it. It's called Redfall, and it's a game about vampires and shooting them. If this game's an FPS, I will buy it day one, even if I already have Game Pass.
This conference was nothing to scoff at. In fact, I'd say it was phenomenal. My only complaints are the Bethesda offerings in that one Party Animals game, but everything else really makes up for that.
2 out of 2 stars. I'd give it a 3 if I could. My god, this was amazing. I got really bored, so I watched the Square Enix press conference. Then I got so bored of that, I decided to play chess with myself. Square Enix Presents starts off with a trailer for a Guardians of the Galaxy game. It looks fun. It's really like an interactive movie. Final Fantasy 1 through 6 get a remaster, but only on Steam and mobile platforms. Not really an RPG player myself, but to fans of these games, these would probably be cool. A new and final Legend of Mana trailer. Same thing for the Final Fantasy remasters, not my thing, but this probably appeals to someone. Marvel's Avengers gets a Black Panther DLC, and this is the point I started wondering why Marvel is in a Square Enix conference. A bunch of mobile game trailers, which I had a hearty shrug towards since the only mobile game I even play is Doodle Jump. Babylon's Fall, the new game from Platinum Games, looks okay. Life is Strange gets a remastered collection, and, well, I don't understand this, maybe for the newer consoles maybe? But it looks exactly the same. Then the new Life is Strange game, True Colors, is shown off, and I don't really care. This series interested me at once, but that ship has long sailed. Stranger of Paradise is a Final Fantasy spin-off by Team Ninja, and the protagonist is a little too aggressive. Please calm down.
Need to. It's not a...
And that's it. This was boring. Nothing interested me except that one Guardians of the Galaxy game coming out. I'd give this a 1 out of 2 stars. Nothing of interest for me personally, but the conference could have been worse, and I'm sure someone was happy with the other announcements. I was genuinely expecting Nintendo's conference to be a disappointment. Oh boy, it wasn't though. Far from it. Right out of the gate, they announced Kazuya from Tekken and Smash, and I felt this trailer was a little too sudden with the reveal, but hey, he feels like he belongs in Smash, and that's all that matters. Worms Rumble seemed cool until I saw what the game actually looked like. 20th anniversary, Bananas, Donkey Kong Country? Monkey Ball? Super Monkey Ball? A fucking Super Monkey Ball remastered collection? No way! This is amazing! I love Monkey Ball, so seeing this just... man. A better version of Mario Party The Top 100 gets announced, and while it's still pretty cool to see old minigames come to life in HD, the UI from Super Mario Party still stinks a little. I want it to be less sleek and have a lot more character. We didn't get news on Metroid Prime 4 this year, but what we did get was Metroid Dread, the 5th entry in the 2D Metroid games. This looks incredible. I love that the name actually makes sense since there's a whole feel of dread in here. Picking this up day one, I do not care. Genuinely so excited for this. Mario Golf Super Rush looks fine and cool, and then WarioWare gets announced. Holy fucking shit, WarioWare? Not the biggest fan of the art style, and the gameplay doesn't look too promising, but hey, it's WarioWare. I hope someday they have a remake of Smooth Moves. This is our 5th time hearing about Shin Megami Tensei 5. Not my kind of thing, but someone's gotta be happy. Fatal Frame makes its way to Switch, and that's cool since Fatal Frame seems like a good horror game. Doom Eternal: The Ancient Gods Part 1 came to Switch right after the Direct, which is cool and all since it's an amazing DLC, but I don't need it since I already have it on better platforms. Advanced Wars is a series I need to check out, and conveniently, the remakes of the first 2 are coming to Switch soon. And then finally, the Direct ended off with some Zelda announcements. First is an expansion for Hyrule Warriors Age of Calamity. I've never picked up this game, which is a shame. I need to. Then they announced a Zelda Game & Watch, a la the one they did for Mario's 35th anniversary, but this time it comes with 4 games. Zelda 1, 2, and the original Link's Awakening are included, as well as a remake of Vermin, the classic Game & Watch game, but this time you play as Link. And then, to end off the Direct, they revealed more info on Breath of the Wild 2. And my god, this trailer looks beautiful. You're in the sky, on the ground, you're like everywhere in this trailer. And again, it looks so beautiful. So much better than the original Breath of the Wild, despite using the same engine, same graphics, same everything. Cannot wait to play this one, but I still need to beat Breath of the Wild. I have not done that yet, and I've had it since 2017. This Direct really didn't excite me too much, but at the same time, it definitely didn't disappoint. Monkey Ball, WarioWare, and Breath of the Wild 2 are really all I need. I'm giving this a full 2 out of 2. Unlike Microsoft, I won't give this a 3 if I could. So, that wraps up talk on the press conferences. This E3 wasn't the worst, and overall I give this E3 a 1 out of 2 stars. In a good way. I won't be coming back to this E3 for some good old E3 moments, but it was alright. It was a struggle for some companies to be remote, but Microsoft truly knocked it out of the park with this, and Nintendo's placed in a close second. Ubisoft and Square Enix are polar opposites. One got the score it did because I was expecting it to be lower, and the other was because it was rather meh. I declare the winner of E3 2021 to be Microsoft, with Nintendo as a very, very close runner-up.
That's all for E3 this year, and in retrospect, I regret pre-recording all my reactions beforehand.
Commander Keen, baby. Let's go, Commander Keen. Yeah! Commander Keen. Yeah!
That was a terrible mistake on my part.